Alright, what's going on my Uchicas and Uchicas, and welcome back to the channel. Now, I am very sorry about this kind of late Boruto review, but I had some problems with my internet, so there's really no there's no point in discussing that. But this is episode 12. I was meaning to put out last week, but again, internet problems. So basically, it starts off with with teams of 3 doing this like obstacle course, and we have Boruto, Denki, and Mitsuki. They're on the team, and they're like completing the obstacle courses like everyone else who's done it before them. They've all had a good time, and they're trying to make it through. So there was one point where Denki he was having trouble like getting over like this wall, so to speak. And, he was telling telling Boruto and Mitsuki, go ahead without him. Boruto's like, nah, we ain't, no, fuck that shit. We ain't gonna do that. So he kind of helped them up, but kind of failed. And it was actually Mitsuki who kind of saved them, but it kind of cost them the lap because they kind of ran out of time and whatnot. And that kind of dwelled on Mitsuki, because he kind of like really went around asking everyone about Boruto, and like, why did he do what he did? Why did he help Mitsuki? Why didn't he just go ahead and just finish the round? I mean, not round, but finish this obstacle course without him. So he talked to Shikidai about it. He was like, oh, maybe Boruto has that effect on you. Almost kind of like bring out a sense of goodness, per se. I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, that's how I interpret it. But he kind of went around asking everyone this. Oh, we also saw what's that girl's name? Konohama's friend. I think her name is Moji. I think that's how you said it. Moji. Yeah, she's actually a teacher too, which is which is kind of awesome because like man, I remember when in Shippuden and Naruto Part 1, like those guys were like tiny little kids. Now they're teaching and shit. Oh, we've gotten old. But anyway, so she's teaching and whatnot. And, she's kind of standing there with Konohamaru and Shino. So yeah, they're kind of discussing the point of the obstacle course was to learn teamwork, which kind of almost reminded me of in Naruto Part 1, the when Team Kakashi had to get the bells from Kakashi. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, when they had to get the bells from Kakashi. But like I said, that really kind of dawned on Mitsuki. He kind of walked around asking everyone, what they thought of Boruto, and everyone kind of said, he's kind of like an idiot, but there's something about him that makes you want to be around him, which kind of reminded me of what Shikamaru said about Naruto. So I mean, it was kind of a cool little similarity there. But anyway, so Boruto, not Boruto, but Mitsuki, he also went to see class rep, and we kind of dove into her history, saying how she doesn't really have a family and whatnot, and well, her family apparently are all dead. We don't know the complete story about that, but her and Mitsuki kind of had that moment, because they went, because with Mitsuki, he's kind of created in a test tube, so he don't really know his parents. Well, yeah, he doesn't really know his parents per se, or well, whoever really created him. And with class rep, she lost her family, so it's they kind of share that, almost like that sadness. And yeah, so it was just really just Mitsuki, asking everyone what they thought of Boruto, and Boruto even invited him over for dinner that evening, which was which is kind of cool, because this is a nice little family moment. Naruto actually came home too. When Hinata told Boruto that Naruto was coming home, he kind of played off like, I guess I have to deal with that and whatnot. But inside, like, you can tell, like, he was happy as fuck, to have his old man coming back around, and not this time, to have a shadow clone, but the actual figure. So and Boruto, also kind of told Hinata, not to go overboard, not to do anything, out of the ordinary, so she doesn't embarrass him and whatnot. But yeah, Naruto and Mitsuki, they kind of met up, they dabbed up and whatever, and you can kind of tell that Boruto, again, he was like super happy about it. So when everyone's eating and whatnot, like before Naruto even takes his first bite, his shadow clone got a message from Shikamaru saying, they've got another lead on this screen chakra and whatever. And Naruto was like, okay, I'm coming back, I'm on my way and whatnot. And he kind of left early. Like as soon as he got home, he had to pretty much leave. So that really kind of threw Boruto into a temper tantrum, and he kind of stormed off whatever. And Mitsuki, he really he kind of went after him, and on top of I think it was Hokage monument. But Mitsuki kind of met up with Boruto, and Boruto's rambling about and saying how he hates the Hokage and whatnot, and what is a Hokage? It kind of reminded me of Sasuke's whole dilemma. Like he had that kind of that almost like, well, not really change of heart, but he had that whole how would you put it? Like that whole almost like revelation. That whole what is a village, what is a ninja, all that bullshit. So kind of reminded me of that. And Boruto's he's fed up with his father and whatnot, because he just wanted his dad to be around, but earlier he was kind of brushing it off, like he wasn't that excited. But you see what a little bitch he is. But so Mitsuki just kind of came out and told Boruto that he knows who's been causing all this trouble. He knows who that masked villain is. Like he knows what's been going on in the village, which we all kind of assumed, because as soon as Mitsuki came into the picture, like stuff was going around like this around the village. So we kind of put 2 and 2 together from like from what episode? I think it was the first episode, like episode 2 or 3. Like we kind of put all that together. Like as soon as Mitsuki came on the scene, like yeah, we knew he had something to do with it. But a lot of theories say it's a Orochimaru or whatnot, and like we don't know. We're gonna have to wait and see. So pretty much the whole rundown in a nutshell, guys. Again, I apologize for kind of uploading this late, but internet problems. So I'm gonna try to be more consistent, moving forward. So with that being said, this has been your boy, the Apex Uchiha, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, guys, scatter.